Blah. Nah, I'm just gonna wait for a few people to come in, I guess. But yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be drawing because I'll be drawing later. Um, yeah. Well, Happy New Year. I just remember I'm just like there was something that happened yesterday. What happened again? Oh right, it was New Year. Yeah. Well, Happy New Year, guys. Personally, I don't really like whenever a New Year happens, I don't really think much about it, but it is a big deal because many things will change, many things will repeat. New chances to do things. Um, this year will be my last, year. I'm in high school right now. I am a senior, and I am 18. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to draw right now. I'm just in bed right now. Like, this is my bed. This is my blanket. It's Iron Man related. When I was small, I used to like Iron Man. But yeah, Happy New Year, guys, and hopefully everything goes well. Um, Thanks for liking my art. I really put a lot of effort into it, and honestly, it could be way better. But like, I'm kind of self-taught. Like, I teach myself how to make my own art, and you know, there's many things that I don't really know about. So sometimes I watch a few videos and learn from them, and sometimes whenever I watch someone draw, like Midfall, I kind of see what they do and try to implement that into my own art. Oh my god. Yes, Among Us. Do you guys watch the Among Us versus Fall Guys video from Death Battle? By the way, I don't really draw Among Us, so I might have drawn them a bit off. uh, what's up, monkey? That's funny. Recently I've been watching a bit of Dragon Ball. I don't really watch the anime. I just watch a few clips or fan made content, or like right now, like a few seconds ago, I was watching the Tournament of Power. I love the Tournament of Power. I wouldn't call myself a Dragon Ball fan since I just like a few things about it. It's cool, but I don't think I am like able to call myself a fan. You know, but yeah. The next video I'll make is going to be I'm not gonna say this song, but it's going to be Darkness Takeover related, and I'm sure most of you guys will like be very happy with it. Like I'm going to make it. Um, so yeah, next song will be next concept will be Darkness Takeover. By the way, today I'm just gonna be like recording for a bit. I'm in like my third day. Let me check the date. Um, no, it's 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 11th day or 12th day of summer vacation. Not summer vacation. I mean winter break. There's 104 days of summer vacation. Oh my god. I wish I was still like a fan of the Owl House, because right now people are putting more attention to the Owl House content. I'm just like, bruh. I was like a huge fan of the Owl House, and I believe I was one of the first people who made an Owl House concept. Um, the only other people who I saw was the guy who makes the music for um, Cartoon Legends. I forgot the name, but it's like a PB mod, something Legends. Um, But I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but it was still nice, you know. How do you call it? I'll be like, I'm gonna help this person to make an owl house concept of. Well, I wouldn't really help them. I would just make the thumbnail for them. So I'll be posting something owl house related, just a thumbnail though, like an image, you know. Um, I'm not that interested in the owl house anymore because of Disney canceling it, and it kind of felt a bit different in a way that I didn't really like, you know. I'm just like, oh, this feels a bit rushed, and many things weren't paid off. Yeah, I can see the baby to win Amphibia and the Owl House. Personally, I prefer the Owl House, but Amphibia is also good, you know. I really liked season 2 of Amphibia. Even though, like, how was it called? It was Marcy, Anne, and I forgot the other girl's name. But the blonde girl. Damn it, how could I forget about her name? But yeah, her, the blonde girl, like I kind of found it a bit weird how she like immediately got like began crying about Anne and stuff. I'm just like, uh, it felt a bit rushed. That's what I want to say. It should have had like 4 seasons in order to make things a bit more smooth and in order to have Starsea a bit more. I would have liked to see more of her and make us feel a bit more bad for Marcy. Sasha, yes, Sasha. Yeah, Sasha. um, yeah, I really liked the vibe that Amphibia had. It was very nice. Like it reminded me of Rainforest Cafe. You know. Hello, Joan Angelo Figueroa. I'm not gonna mess up your name, but hello. Yeah, like I woke up like at 12. I think that's like enough sleep for me. I went to sleep like around 1 or 2 because of New Year. I'm tired, but I have to be awake. By the way, today I'm going to go to Chinatown, and I'm going to apply to a job. At some point, I posted like an image of a restaurant, an Asian restaurant, and I think it's Japanese. But yeah, it was very nice, like very nice, and I'm gonna apply there because there's many like benefits to it. Hopefully, I get the job. I will be the how do you call it? Host. Yeah, I will be the host, which means I will take people's no, I will direct people to their seat, schedule reservations, and you know greet people, receive the calls, all those things. Hopefully, I can get a job. I really want to get a job, and it's hard to get a job without any experience. Which, in order to get experience, you need a job. So yeah, it's like very annoying. Um, but yeah, later I'm gonna go to Chinatown, also to hang out with my sibling and draw a bit. Um, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. But wait, this isn't gonna be that long. At least like half an hour maybe, because I kind of want to do other things. But I still wanted to make like a live video since I haven't done any for a while. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna show you a tease of what I'm going to be doing for my next video. Give me a second. Yeah, sure. You can ask them in the comments. I don't mind. Like, you can ask questions. I'll answer them maybe, unless I'm not sure what you're asking or it's a secret. Or if it's private, of course. This is pretty much just like a sketch or a doodle for my next video. Um, I don't think it's gonna be included. I'll probably remake it or do something different for the video. But yeah, this is a teaser of my next video. The only hint I'll give you is that it's not going to be Aftermath again. No more Aftermath, please. um. Oh yeah, definitely. Like Bill Cipher solos the Owl House verse. The closest thing I'd say will be maybe I don't know, the Titans and the Collectors, but we haven't seen enough like power scaling from them in order to, you know, say that's the case. Oh, I haven't watched those two films, and my next video is not gonna be Tantrum because I don't know. I just don't feel like doing Sesame Street right now. I'm gonna do it like a different like time. But yeah, I'll watch those whenever I decide to make it. Right now, I'm trying to just in a way finish some videos that people have been wanting me to make because you know when my life keeps on going on, it's gonna get much busier, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to do those things anymore. It's gonna be very rough. So I want to give you at least something to enjoy or remember from me that you will be inspired by or enjoy. Yeah, this is a drawing I made when I was in school. Um, just like a few months ago, maybe, or a few weeks ago. I think months, but yeah. I made this some time ago, and this design is not official. I'm not really happy with this sign. I made a different one which resembles more the original one, and I like it more. I find it like I was really like wow whenever they killed Peter in Aftermath B2, well B3, I don't know, but yeah, I really liked it. If I had a few complaints, which I do about like the Aftermath video, it's that the transitions were a bit weird. Like Peter Griffin gets killed and then he just like fades back into the drawing it was already in. I get that it was only drawn by one person. I think I could be wrong though, but the style looks very consistent. The animations were made by someone else. I know that, but yeah, I'm just like I don't know. It kind of felt like unsatisfying to see like Peter Griffin get brutally like broken apart and stuff. I was like, man, that's so cool. But then it just kind of goes back to being the same image. I'm just like, oh, I was hoping for a different drawing or image. But it's fine. Like people are busy. Oh my god, I swear, they better finish like Darkness Takeover already because it's been like over a year now. I get that it's like, oh, it's like hard and stuff, but like, oh my god, um, it's been like a year, and they have a big team to do the work for the mod. So it's kind of just like I don't know. I will be expecting the mod to have released today, but I don't think it will. Oh, I didn't see the Uprising one. I kind of didn't really get notified about it. It's weird. Sometimes I get notified about videos. Sometimes I don't. You know. Yeah, Peter Griffin solos Dragon Ball Z. Goku cannot power up enough. Oh yeah. My sibling is like way better at me at art, but they're more into drawing OCs or their own version of a character. Like let's say Tinkerbell, for example. Tinkerbell, but in their style. That kind of stuff. They haven't drawn as much because of work. They have a job and they get very stressed. Um, Many things, and they just don't have. They're not in the mood to draw or stuff. But today we're gonna draw. We're gonna go for a tapioca and then draw in a tapioca place. But yeah, my sibling is better at me at drawing. Like, they don't really teach me how to draw because I don't know. how do you call it? The, I don't know how to say it, but like I'm not a big fan of their company. That's all I will say. Not always. I'll rather keep art to myself. Like my art is gonna be only drawn by me, and I'll find my own way. I wanna have art be my own thing, separate from theirs. But yeah, I've seen a few things that they do and they have helped me improve at times. But yeah, nah. Drawing isn't really like let's say appreciated in my family. Like not to me, but my sibling. Like my dad goes like, oh drawing those making those little drawings of yours won't get you anywhere in life, or you're wasting your time by drawing and stuff like that. You know. He basically looks down upon drawing. I don't really care though. Like, I just don't care. I'll still draw anyway. But only my sibling and I are the ones who draw. Everyone else in our family doesn't draw at all. Well, my mom, biological mom, I don't really consider her a mom because of many reasons. But she used to kind of like make like small doodles, like small drawings. Whenever your parent just makes like a drawing and you're like, oh, you can draw kinda, like your own thing, your own style. Yeah, I will listen to my dad. I don't really care about like what he thinks, honestly. He's not the best person to listen to. Oh yeah, Has Been Hotel. Oh my god. Okay, it's really like enjoyable to watch, my opinion, like the Has Been Hotel specifically. But like it's just like there's many things wrong in a way. I don't know, like Vivsy Pop kinda just like isn't the best, both as like a storyteller and as a person. Um, let's just say that they did some like very I don't know how to say it, very shitty like things like drawing wise. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's very weird. And they also hired someone who shouldn't be hired to animate the or storyboard actually. Yeah, they storyboarded the scene, the one with Angel Dust. Yeah, I don't really like Vivsy Pop. Her work is alright. Like I enjoy watching Has Been Hotel, but it also gets me annoyed at times. But oh my god, don't even talk to me about Hell of a Boss. Holy shit, that thing is a mess. Each episode, I swear, it gets me so annoyed. Yeah, like Has Been Hotel, like oh my god. I mean, not Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss. The storytelling is trash. The characters, like the writing is trash. Absolute trash. Like oh my god, Luna is either this very caring daughter, this very chill like goth girl, or then she's gonna be this very angry goth girl. I mean, it's like which one are you? Do you care about your dad, or do you hate him? Do you love him, or do you not care for him? It's just like, bro, it's so like all over the place. Same thing with Millie. Like they kind of tried doing something with Millie, but I didn't really care for it. I'm just like, it's just Millie. I don't really care for her. Moxie is enjoyable, but he's always put down. Like they always use him as comic relief when he's supposed to have like a badass moment. And Blitz is just like, oh my god, bro. Stolas, oh my god, the whole Blitz and Stolas thing is so toxic, and it's annoying how they always portray the like higher class as, oh, we're pure, kinda. like Stolas. I mean, it's like you're really gonna tell me there's nothing wrong with Stolas? Like he's not a bad person at all, and Blitz is the only one responsible. They kind of imply that, and I didn't like that. But yeah, let me see what you guys are saying now. Yeah, exactly. Like if they're going to mention like indie animation, like I understand they mention like Half a Boss and Has Been Hotel, but I don't want to be represented by that. I will rather have The Amazing Digital Circus or Murder Drones, which I haven't watched yet. I have to watch Murder Drones because people love it and it's probably good, you know. But I'll rather have The Amazing Digital Circus represent indie animation than Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel. Oh, and Showdown. Okay, I haven't made my Showdown video yet, but this is the next thing I'm going to be making. Um, but yeah, in the final showdown, Stewie is like trying to escape the evil characters, the corrupted characters, and he basically uses his teleportation thing to um teleport Bertram and Penelope to a different place, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the Simpsons place, Springfield. And he teleported himself somewhere else. We don't know yet. Nightmare Moon, My Little Pony. Yeah, I still love My Little Pony. Oh, I actually got myself a a lunch bag of My Little Pony. I saw it like randomly. I was like, no way. Finally, some merchandise of My Little Pony. Let me show it. Yeah, I really like it. I really like the colors. You cannot see them that well because the light is off, but I don't want to turn on the light. But yeah, um, I really like it. But yeah, anyways, okay. Advice for doing a mod, I will say to just release one song or three songs for the demo. That way it can get more attention. Like people can like give it some attention and maybe you know, you get more people trying to work for you or something. Or, more motivation from people supporting your work. Yeah, that is true. Like Homer is not a good person, just like Peter. The only difference is that Peter is a bit more like, whenever he's feeling sorry about something, he's a bit more meta about it and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry I was such an awful person. It will happen again. That kind of like humor in a way. For Homer, he feels sorry, but like he's gonna do it again anyways. But I feel like Homer has a bit more like, it's a bit more understandable why he is the way he is because of, his childhood not being the best. But still, I'm just like, he shouldn't hit his kid. Well, strangle Bart. And I really like whenever they kind of like acknowledge this. Whenever they have Ned Flanders, yeah. Whenever they have Ned comfort Bart or be there for him. And that makes Bart feel a bit more like, a kid instead of having to, you know, be tough and stuff. I really like that because I'm just like, yeah, I really like this side of Bart where he's a bit more like vulnerable to a parent figure. I don't really think he has that kind of bond with his mom. But Marge is very busy with Maggie and Lisa, so that's understandable. I feel like Meg is a bad person, but I wouldn't call her the worst person there. But she's like one at the top, you know. Because Peter has done many things, Lois has done many things. I will say the chillest person might be Chris. I'm just like, oh, Chris is the chillest person. Then it will be I don't know, because you also have to remember the old episodes, which means that Stewie is still an awful person, and modern Brian is like an awful person too. I will say Chris might be the least bad person from the family. I don't really dislike Meg. Like, I like whenever she's actually like a cool character or is given a moment to shine. I don't really care for the whole you know, shitting on Meg thing. I kind of find it like a bit annoying at times because I'm just like, okay, I get it. Meg sucks. Can we get something different? You know. I don't watch much of the seasons, much of the Simpsons. I mean, you know, so I cannot really give much of an opinion on Homer. But from what I've seen, he's like not a good person, just like Peter. Except that Peter is a bit more of a sociopath or psychopath. I don't know. You know, Homer is more like a stupid bad person. But I think we can both agree that Maggie is a better person between them two. Yeah, I like Quahog's last stand, Brian. I was so like disappointed whenever Quahog's last stand when like, oh yeah, we're not gonna like finish the story. We're just gonna leave it here because we don't want to like keep on going with this. And they kind of just moved to South Park, which I don't know. I'm just not that interested in South Park. The community in South Park, like I'm talking about South Park in general, it's kind of like annoying many times because many times when someone likes South Park, they act very like they're better than everyone else, like they're smarter or like something like that, like some kind of sort of feeling of superiority over anyone else who doesn't watch South Park. So that's like a reason why I don't really care much for South Park. Also, there's many things that I'm just like, so are you saying this is okay, or are you saying this is not okay? You know, I don't know. I really enjoy Cartman. Like he's a novel person, but like he's hilarious most of the time. Sometimes he's a bit just like okay, anyways, you know. But he is funny. Yeah, like I really like Quagmire and Darkness Takeover because he actually like cares for people and is willing to put himself in danger in order to protect his friends and stuff. Meanwhile, in the older seasons of Family Guy, um, Quagmire was just like, you know, willing to, you know, have Lois cheat on Peter and stuff like that. I don't really listen to Kendrick Lamar. No, at least to me, I feel like I don't know how to describe myself when I'm around girls because I'm friends with girls, you know. Um, at least when it comes to girls and boys at my school, like guys are so dumb and they just do stupid stuff in order to get attention because they're like really needy for attention because probably their parents don't give it to them or something. And some girls are annoying as hell. Like I mean, it's like, girl, shut the fuck up. Um, but like most girls who I hang around with are very nice, you know. I would say my four closest friends are girls, and one guy. He likes Pokemon. um, yeah. Man, I really hope that like Darkness Takeover releases already because it's been like more than a year. Honestly, it's been more than a year, and it's kind of shocking how they haven't like released him on already. Like they were working on Aftermath for a long time. I'm pretty sure I was still in the team whenever Aftermath was being like, put into the mod. And then they scrapped the song and made a new version. I mean, it's like, oh my god, bro. Oh, it's been a year ever since Aftermath happened. And Crothian made his own version of Aftermath. Some things are gonna be used from that version. But it's just like, come on, man, like just release the mod already. I mean, I'm pretty sure hopefully they end up adding cutscenes like they were supposed to. If they don't, I'm gonna be so like, bro, then what was all of that wait for? But in the end, whether I want Darkness Takeover to be released or not right now, I have no control over it. So who cares? Yes, I live in Springfield. Have fun finding me. I feel like having SpongeBob be like a survivor will be very entertaining since, you know, he's the main character of the show. So it will be more like it will feel more smooth to have him interact with other characters since, I'm pretty sure he interacted with most of the characters in the show already. I don't think there's any character who he hasn't interacted with. At least not many. I forgot what her name was. Like the name of the princess of like the amalgamation of the princesses. Um, I can't remember. I remember I gave her a name, but that was a long time ago. But yeah, Happy New Year. Ohio Street. That's funny. Man, hopefully this year is way better. Alright, let's see what I can draw. Hopefully I can draw something after drawing all of that for a long time. Let me show you the drawings I have made for for the song. I was drawing this during school. I drew these things while I was in school. Like Adam West, for example, he looks very off, but like I fixed him whenever I drew him in digital. Yes, my alien OC. These are drawings I made of animals that I saw in the zoo. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give him a bit more like Batman vibes in the song, but I didn't really like have much time or you know ideas. I kind of wanted to give him a cape, but I feel like that wouldn't make much sense since he's wearing like something else. Oh, there's like an LC, by the way. And I was trying to do realism here. I will say kinda. I kinda know how to shade. I'm not really the best at shading. I have been improving, but like, not the best. It's kinda nice to see how like these drawings made into the video. This drawing didn't make it into the video because I was very like, it looks awful, and I was just very tired, like out of energy when I made this. I mean, you don't just know how to draw characters, you have to like learn how to draw them, practice a lot in order to finally draw them well. By the way, I won't be able to record through my phone, as in I won't be able to show like, for example, me drawing in Ibis Paint and stuff like that because my tablet doesn't have internet anymore. That's like a reason why the editing was a bit off in the video. Um, Honestly, I will say that like my favorite mod at the moment will be Corruption Crisis, along with Broken Strings. But Broken Strings hasn't released anything for a while now. I forget what the last thing was. Alright, it was the Barney song. I like the Barney song. I just don't really care much for it. Yeah. Sometimes I draw things in my notebook paper, like the school paper. Sometimes I just draw it online or in a random piece of paper. And yeah, I also draw my sketchbook. If my sketchbook runs out of paper, I try seeing if I can find a different one with paper. So yeah. Um yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. I don't really know what else to say now, so I might end the video in a bit. I'm just stretching right now. But yeah, working on this video and also Dead or Alive was very fun. I really enjoyed like learning how to do things like adding the glitch effect or learning how to draw these characters. It's enjoyable. I just wish I had more time out of school in order to do these things. That way I could just like, upload more often and stuff like that. But unfortunately I cannot really do that. I don't know how to hire composers, honestly. You kind of just have to befriend a few. Like, maybe you make friends and then one of them turns out being a composer. That's how it worked for me, at least. Yeah, in a way you had to do like, you either have to learn how to draw or make music in order to make people feel a bit more like, okay, this guy can like, make his own thing and make it good. Because personally, I wouldn't like join a mod that only has a person who has ideas. Because in a way, I'm just like, I mean, I could just draw and get someone else to make my ideas a concept. I don't know. Um, I feel like it's more motivational if the person who is like in charge of a story is able to like contribute something big like music or art, you know. Like for example, let's go with Weed Nose, you know. Weed Nose was able to make music and he got people to, make a mod, such as Ç.ཌ, Duel, and more people, you know. All of those people are able to do something and they were able to build this mod, Dragons Takeover. And for for how was it called? Quahog's Last Stand. I forgot her name. I think it was a she. But damn it, I forgot her name. But the creator of Quahog's Last Stand, um she was able to make music and people were like, "Oh yeah, I can draw you something for your concept." And that's kind of how Quahog's Last Stand was born in a way. I don't really know much about Broken Strings, so I cannot really say much of that. Since I think there was a person who owned Broken Strings, but they were a bad person, so they were kicked off, and yeah. I really like feedback. Like, if you don't think I was able to shade something well, then please tell me. That way, I can improve upon that. And if you can, then tell me how to improve on it. Because sometimes there's people who just come into a video in order to, you know, big give just be negative about the video or complain about anything they can find, and that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's like, oh my god, bro, like at least be a bit more discreet about only watching the video to complain about it. But that's not anyone. It's just random people. That's fine with me though, as long as most people just enjoy the video and you know that's nice. I really like having like a following. Being able to inspire people to draw, it makes me happy. Um, I'll probably end it live in a bit because I want to just like watch videos because I've been seeing a few videos. I'm just like, okay, I want to watch this later. And I also want to see if I can draw a thumbnail for the Owl House Final Showdown video that someone else is gonna make. Um, yeah. But yeah, the next video is going to be the Final Showdown. In case you don't know, I'm only gonna say it here. I'm not gonna announce it, but I am saying it here because at least some people will know, and it will be fun to have some people knowing what I'm going to be making next. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and enjoy your new year. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye.